Right, God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. My God, I'm glad to be a servant of Jesus Christ. I'm glad to be doing the will of Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ ordained me and put me in the ministry. Jesus Christ did that. My God, I speak boldly with confidence. Preach the gospel of Jesus Christ without flinching. I don't flinch. I don't stutter. I don't bite my tongue. I don't apologize for preaching the gospel of Jesus Christ. I know Jesus is pleased with me. That's my goal, to please Jesus. To do the will of the Father. I'm not concerned about these churches having the backing of the churches, of the bishops, of the denomination. I bet if God be for me, if God be for me, I want the Lord pleased with me. I want God pleased with me. We seek to please God. It don't matter whether some false prophet, they say, well, he come highly recommended. Oh, he worried now. Oh, he's a phenomenal preacher. He's somebody's preacher. Yeah, in the words of the late Bishop R.L. Mitchell, he said, yeah, you somebody's preacher. You the devil's preacher. We preach Christ and not ourselves. Some folks seek for the praise of men. Some folks seek to please men. The Bible said, where the Apostle Paul spoke and said, if I please men, I shall not be the servant of Jesus Christ. If I please men. Do we please men? Do we please God? You be the judge. I'd rather obey God than man. Brother, the more I'm hated, the more I'm talked about, the more I'm ostracized, the more I'm persecuted, brother, the better I feel. Because I know I'm doing the will of God. I don't seek the praise of men. God, through Jesus Christ, made me an able minister of the New Testament. Let me get that. I had pulled it up. My God. I had pulled it up. I may have to go get it again. Turn to your Bible. Turn to your Bible. Let me put it up again. Hallelujah. You know, I started talking before I got scripture. God, hallelujah. Let me put it up again. Oh, okay. Here it is. Get your Bible. Get your Bible. God, we 2 Corinthians 3. There it is. Second Corinthians 3 and 6. We better start with 3 and 4. Well, let's start with 3 and 3. 2 Corinthians 3. For as much read with so you can see you ain't no preacher. You ain't no preacher. So you see you're ordained by the devil. So you can repent and really become, as we showing you the word of God in a more excellent way, like Apollos. So you can become a true servant of Jesus Christ with knowledge. The Bible says, Romans 10, they have a zeal of God but not according to knowledge. Romans 10. We better get that. My God. Glory to God. Praise our God, boy. Brethren, my Romans 10. Brethren, my heart desire and prayer to God for Israel that they might be saved. That's my prayer for you too. That's my prayer for you, Church of God in Christ, and Baptist and Methodist, whatever you call yourself. That's my prayer for you that you may be saved. But you're in a dangerous place right now. I bear them record. I bear your record. I can say that. I bear you record. They have a zeal of God. You have a zeal of God, but not according to knowledge. But here's the dangerous part. You're in danger. Presiding Bishop of the Church of God in Christ, Apostolic faith, Baptist, Methodist, all ministers, elders everywhere. Now here's the dangerous part. I better reckon that they have a zeal of God, but not according to knowledge. For they being ignorant of God's righteousness. Ignorant of God's righteousness. You say we got to keep the law, we got to pay tithes and offering. Or if we ain't saved. Or if we curse. You ignorant of God's righteousness. Going about to establish their own righteousness. You went about and established your own righteousness and said, God said, pay tithes and offering. Yeah, I'm bringing it right to your face. Ain't gonna beat around the bush. Ain't gonna throw no hints. I got a job to do. You went and established your own right and said, God said, and said, if you don't pay tithes and offering, you ain't saved. And you cursed. That's what you did. You did it. You established your own rightness. The New Testament don't say that. The Old Testament do. Have not submitted themselves to the right of God. You refuse. We preach to you. Others, not just me, others have preached to you and told you that you're wrong for teaching the Old Testament tithes and offering, saying God require it. But here's what you did. Have not submitted themselves to the righteousness of God. You didn't submit to the righteousness of God. You ain't saved. Verse 4, Christ is the end of the law for righteousness. To everyone that believe it. It say he is a law, so what you tell me I got to keep the law for? Now, back to 2 Corinthians, my God, 3 and verse 1, 3 and 3. For as much as ye are manifest declared by the epistle of Christ, ministered by us, the epistle of Christ, the epistle of Christ, not the epistle of me, but the epistle of Christ. Not the epistle of the church of God and Christ, but the epistle of Christ. Ministered by us, we preach to you Christ, not the law. Not with ink, but with the Spirit of the living God. Not in tables of stone, but in fleshly tables of your heart. And such trust we have through Christ to God with. Not that we are sufficient ourselves to think anything of ourselves, but our sufficiency is of God. Also, who had made us able ministers of the New Testament. What you still doing preaching the Old Testament and saying folk gotta keep the Old Testament? And I say tithes and all because that's the only thing y'all preach. Y'all leave the other all your tithes and offering. And some of y'all speak about Sabbath day. That's the Old Testament. Who had made us able ministers of the New Testament, not of the letter. You know the letter is the law, but the Spirit. For the letter killeth, but the Spirit giveth life. But if the ministration of death, written and engraven in stone, that's the law, was glorious, so that the children of Israel could not stand fast and behold the face of Moses, for the glory of his countenance, which glory was to be done away. How shall not the ministration of the Spirit be rather glorious? Born of the Spirit, or water in the Spirit. He made us able ministers of the New Testament. Oh, you can't say that, because you still preaching the Old Testament. What kind of preacher is you? That's enough. God bless you. Thank you for repent before it's too late and preach right. Yeah, bring your collection and bring your money to the church, give it to the church if you desire. Yeah, do that. But we ain't telling you God said pay no tithes and offering. That's the Old Testament. We minister of the New Testament. That's enough. All right, God bless you. Thank you for